Willis, 44, has admitted she has been struggling since the beginning of her husband, Bruce Willis, 67, horrific health battle. The Hollywood actor's wife became emotional as she discussed being the driving ship of her family, while also sharing how she still makes sure to prioritize her own health. Emma spoke to Dr. Will Cole on his podcast, The Art of Being Well, to share her health secrets, while also touching on family matters. Dr. Will asked Emma if she had any pivotal moments in her life where she knew she had to prioritize her own self-care. Although she said the birth of her daughters was an important time, she shared the recent issues with Bruce changing their family life. Bruce and Emma share 2 children together, Mabel, 10, and Evelyn, 8. She said, "And just with what has happened with my husband recently. Just his health battle really. And just now how to navigate that and about being my best self for him and my family. It's so important because I am the one sort of driving my family's ship, and if I am not at my sort of optimal self, my family will suffer for it. And this doesn't even just go for me, this goes for any family or any parent. You are just not looking after yourself, it's just not a win." Dr. Will then asked Emma if she had any advice for others about debunking the myth of the caregiver's health declining due to prioritizing their loved ones. She continued, "Yes, that is what you hear, that's just the narrative for caregivers. You do have the tendency to put someone else's health before your own, and your health just takes a hit. I had always heard that, and when we started this journey with my husband, and this was something I put in my head. I am not going to let this take us both down." Emma then became emotional as she discussed his recent dementia diagnosis. As she shared, this is why she tries not to go into detail. She said tearfully, "I need to rise to the occasion, it's horrific, I can't talk about it without getting emotional, but as I said, I need to drive this ship. They are the most important people to me, and to be able to do that, I really need to look after myself." Bruce retired from acting in March last year due to a speaking disorder called aphasia, but he has since been diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia. FTD affects the lobes of the brain behind the forehead, which deal with behavior, problem-solving, planning and emotions, with symptoms including personality changes, obsessive behavior and speaking difficulties. This comes as Emma took to Instagram to shut down the narrative that she's using Bruce's diagnosis for her own 5 minutes of fame. Since her husband was diagnosed, Emma has made it her mission to raise awareness for her husband's condition after revealing his battle with aphasia and developing frontotemporal dementia. She said, "I just saw something about me getting my 5 minutes, which is great, which means that you're listening. So, I'm going to take my 5 minutes and I'm gonna turn it into 10 because I'm always going to advocate for my husband." She vowed to raise awareness about the illness and for caregivers, who are unsung heroes out there. Emma concluded, "And then I'm going to turn my grief and my anger and my sadness into something good, around something that feels less than. Watch this space because I didn't come to play." Bruce's daughter, Scout, who he shares with ex-wife Demi Moore, commented, "Hell yes. I am so proud of you."